And I do want to save. Because we're about to fight a really... probably the hardest boss battle in the normal, like, not post-game. Yes. Yes, they have. Well, she did guide us here. Yes, I will. So Empyrea's Roost is that rock arch where we went to earlier, and she guided us to the Dark World. So, first things first, let me make sure I got... that seems okay. That seems okay. Yeah, okay. That seems alright. That's okay. Your horses will live. I forget. The roost is this way, isn't it? Oh, here we have a Dark Sea Diva. Dark Sea Divas can cast Oomph and Kasap, but we're just going to summon Foxhound here. Because screw the Dark Markabors. Plus, I don't want to take that much damage before I go into the battle up here. Bastard. He used the Strissel Leaf. He revived the Dark Slime. So, this upcoming boss with boss fight, you fight Empyrea, and she is hard. Nothing works well on her, and that makes her super hard. Magic doesn't work well on her. Physical attacks don't work very well on her. Because she has really, really high defense. In fact, with the exception of some of the bonus bosses, she has the highest defense of any creature in the game. Well, also excluding the metal slimes, but that doesn't really count. So, let me see. There's not really much you can do to prepare for this battle. She's just really hard. You approach the roost, and she attacks you. So, Empyrea, thankfully, the only thing that makes her a reasonable boss battle is she doesn't have a lot of hit points. So what you want to do, the first... This is how I like to fight her. She has really high defense. Well, if you use Lightning Thrust and Executioner, it bypasses her defense. And then we're going to just... where is it? Oh, by the way, Sap does not work on her. So that's... Do this. She can do the Wave of Ice. She has 1,875 hit points, I think. Okay, that's good. Does Oomph not work with that? It might not work with it now that I think about it. But she attacks twice. She hits very hard. So we want to just keep doing with this. Now that I think about it, it might not work. But if it doesn't work, it's fine. No, we just want to use the Chiron's bow. And we want a full heal on Yangus. Ouch. Yeah. This is pretty bad. Yeah, see, she's whipping my ass. Alright. So, I've already got a good chunk of her hit points away. I've got, what? I got a fifth of her hit points. That's not too bad. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's use this. And just use a multi-heal. That's good. Hey, I'm glad you did that. Crap, I'm really upset you did that. Yeah, she's also fast. So... Alright. Let's switch to Parallax and see how much it does in damage. Yeah, let's just use a Rune Staff here. While I try to bring the hero back to life with Zing. Damn it. Yeah, she seems to use the Wave of Ice more than a lot of the other bosses. So... Yeah, see, 50 damage. But I think it's better that I chip away at her a little bit at the time. Let's do that. Because I need to bring the hero back to life. Ow. Ow. And take that. So that's 100 points of damage. So over 2 turns, theoretically, the reason I like to use like lightning thrust and stuff is over 2 turns, you can have you can do more damage than let's see, just say using Parallax or something like that. Gotta get that multi-heal in. But all in all, I'm not doing too bad. I might cast Oomph on Yangus and have him just keep on with the Parallax instead of having him do Executioner. So that's 150 plus 6. That's 750. Alright. We're approaching the halfway mark. She's multi-heal again. Now, looking at the... Oh, man. But anyway, looking at this battle and how it's going on, you can see where the Sage's Stone would be useful. Now, the Sage's Stone doesn't heal for quite as much as a multi-heal from Angelo, due to the fact that it doesn't take their user's wisdom into account. But let's try this again. Alright, alright. Another reason that I like... Ah, man, I really like to use Lightning Thrust and stuff is because... Oh, man. Keeping Oomph up is a pain in the butt. Okay, so Yangus is not dazzled anymore. Now's a good time to call the team in. Get some of that damage in. It's not going to be quite enough, I don't think, to finish her off both of my monster teams. But, oh, apparently I did more damage to her than I thought I did. So, like I said, she's one of the hardest, if not the hardest boss in the game before the post-game. Also, probably excluding the final boss.
You are brave to have followed my shadow here from the world of light, and you are able fighters. Perhaps you have realized already, but that battle was a test. Please forgive my methods, but I am in search of someone strong to help me.
What do you mean? Surely you don't expect us to help you attack the village? I'm afraid you've misjudged us. We're not about to help you with your tyrannous scheme.
Tyrannous. That's a good word.
Please do not misunderstand me. It was never my desire to attack the village. That too is part of the reason why I am in need of help. When Rapthorn, Lord of Darkness, attempted to conquer the world of light, I helped the sages to seal him away. In so doing, I earned the enmity of the monstrous servants of Rapthorn. That is why I am in this predicament. I have a baby, an egg in my nest. I have been waiting for the day it would hatch. But my nest has been captured by Gemon, one of Rapthorn's foul minions. He is holding my egg hostage.
Oh.
He forced me to attack the human village. I could not refuse if I wanted to save my child.
Yeah.
Normally, I would have nothing to fear from the likes of Gemon. But as long as he has my egg, I am powerless. That
Oops, sorry.
is why I must find someone to fight him in my place. Someone brave and strong. You did not waver in following my shadow here to the world of darkness. Such bravery is rare. And now you have proven your strength in battle. I have no doubt that you are the only ones brave enough and strong enough to defeat Gemon. Please help me. Save my egg. For me, for my unborn child, and for the people of this island.
Yes.
Thank you. I was right to choose you. My nest is on a precipice at the summit of a mountain, far beyond the reach of humans. Gemon will be watching for me, so I cannot take you all the way to the top. But I can take you to the mountain's base. Are you ready to go now?
No.
Very well. I will be waiting for you here.
And there she is. So, let me see. Actually, I'm not doing that bad. Just put the happy hat on. And we're pretty much ready to go. I got pretty lucky in that fight with Empyrea, because if she attacks the same person twice, they die.
Then I will take you. All of you, climb into the wagon or hold on tight.
So welcome to the Dark World Godbird Eyrie. That would be scary, by the way. It's like, hold on to the wagon wheel.
This is as far as I can take you. I dare not approach any closer, lest Gemon see me. But the mountain is riddled with caves. It should be possible for you humans to ascend to its summit on foot.
Like, what is your... Like, I never understood taking hostages like that.
When you wish to return to the hill, call for me, and I will take you back. Farewell for now. Please save my egg. You are my only hope.
Obi-Wan. But... So you can leave if you want to. But I never understood, like, you get these situations where you have a creature who's, like, vastly more powerful than another one, but he finds some weakness and he holds it hostage. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what is your end game here? Like, one of two things happens. One, like, for example, he's holding a child hostage. Well, eventually the child hatches and grows wings and flies away, and then Gemon gets blasted by Empyrea. or he gets mad and destroys the egg, in which case he gets blasted by Empyrea. Like, there is no end game here for him. Like there. So anyway, let me put on the good old pad foot. I want to do pad foot because the monsters in here are pretty tough. But this is the map, I do believe. Alright. Wish you could just jump down from these ledges. It really does bother me that, like, some ledges you can jump down and some you can't. So we want to go this way. This music, though, is very, very soothing. One of the things I heard is that the soundtrack for this game, I do love it, but they, like, recorded it, like, right before they shipped the game. So they just at the last minute got a symphony together and started recording the soundtrack to this game. And because of that, they're actually redoing the soundtrack for the 3DS version. And we're outside, so I don't have a map. Alright. Let me think here. Alright. I think the enemy you want to watch out for most in here is the Dark Dullahans. They build tension. Oh, I missed my turn. But they get desperate attacks. And their desperate attacks can just outright kill one of your party members. They also can summon help. So that can be pretty troublesome as well. More Dark Sea Divas, but they don't notice my presence, so bye. A Ring of Truth, which I think prevents dazzle? Yeah. You can't be dazzled. So that's pretty good. That's actually fairly decent if you're expecting to be dazzled, because dazzle, well, you can't cure it. It's just got to wear off. So, like, that would have been useful in, say, the battle with Empyrea. Due to, yeah, see, I'm already almost full at MP for Angelo. My only regret is the hero can't wear the happy hat. Ooh, Dark Ministers. These guys are new. The thing about the Dark Ministers is they're immune to whoosh, so in my opinion, the best way to take them out is to just do this. Just concentrate fire on one at a time. They can cast Swoosh, and they can curse one of your party members. That's pretty much all they can do. But with my current setup, they're not that threatening at all. So let's do this and try to get some free healing in. That's okay. It's not that big a deal. Alright. Oh. For some reason, I thought I could grab that. I do want to point out that this room right here is very similar to a room that you find in Chapter 1 of Dragon Quest 4, where you're, and it also appears in Dragon Warrior Monsters. The room where you find Healy. Gold nugget. So, like, after it would have been most useful, I can now make a Sage's Stone. That's okay. Ah, these guys. These guys are actually really, really tough. So you want to... take them out as quickly as possible. I think you can put them to sleep. These guys are actually tougher than the shadows that Evil Jessica summoned, because they have a stronger breath attack. As you can see there. They're also resistant to pretty much everything, which is irritating. Let's heal some of that damage they did. I don't like fighting these shadows. Not that they're hard. It's just that they take so long to kill. Thankfully, the encounter rate in the Godbird's Eyrie is not that high. Damn, there is just no good way to fight these guys. Alright. Hold on. What about Zap? They are immune to Whoosh, if you remember from the battle with Jessica. So we don't want to use that. I always forget about Zap because I usually pick it up so late. But it doesn't seem to do any better, so... Go away. Alright. This is a pretty straightforward dungeon, but you do want to make sure, I know I've said this before, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but you want to make sure you get all of the items here because they become missable in the future.